Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are fantastic. As you know, there was big news at 2 p.m. We can see the results over here, ladies and gentlemen, right? The rates have stayed the same. I did say, right, if they were to get cut or stay the same, then things would be looking good. We can see, right away that the market reacted positively, but we're still going to break things down. As you know, I still believe there's a chance of the 92K pullback. I'll show you exactly when and where that price point is no longer going to be valid. Okay. We are going to go over some coins, right? When I do get better, we will be back to 3 uploads a day, and we will be adding a lot of information in each video. For example, if I do a Caspa one, right, we're gonna do a lot of the Caspa updates. If I do ICP, I see all the updates. Of course, daily turbo videos, as you guys do love them. So we can see, right, green, fairly green. If we go to the markets over here and go to something like Bitcoin, we can see Bitcoin is at $104,000, right? We are approaching a big demand zone right over here, and we another zone at $106,500. So we will be seeing how price reacts. I do expect us to be fairly bullish at this moment, as there's no indication of any reversal just yet, right? We are on the 4 hour time frame right now, and we can see that in terms of the lows, we are creating higher lows in terms of closes. So that is why price is also pushing up. We are also recovering from the imbalance. Like I did say, we do have to see how price reacts, right? The only thing I am worried about is just, this price zone over here. It technically doesn't have to happen. And the reason why I say this is because I've seen, historically many times, whether it's with gold or a different pair or Forex or whatever, right? When you have one top, a second top, right? Usually for the third top, you don't really need more than a 50% retracement, right? So if we take it from here all the way down here, we can see we had a little bit more than 50% retracement. And that could be a sign that we will be looking to, push higher and higher, right? Although altcoins are recovering, ladies and gentlemen, we have to see how it reacts off this, Bitcoin dominance at roughly 60%, right? Bitcoin dominance at the current moment has not, broke any structure. So it hitting roughly 60% was inevitable. And, until we get a huge break, altcoins won't really see a pump. If we do see some type of break, we should be going down maximum to roughly 57.5%, right? That would create most likely higher highs for many altcoins, which would indicate reversal signs. Plus, we would have to see how Bitcoin reacts, but that could be the start of an official reversal. I still believe we are going to be going higher and higher on the higher time frame, right? Just to let you guys know, altcoin season and the fun won't start until Bitcoin dominance breaks on a higher time frame. Okay. Over the months, we have been narrowly going up diagonally. We can see this way, right? And I expect this to kind of hold, right? I expect this to kind of hold. The biggest dip we've had was pretty much in December, where we retested, this huge zone over here, right? When we see the monthly candles, we can see there's so many of them. But generally speaking, this is bullish. And until, we don't get something like this where we go up, huge slam, create a lower low, then we won't really have altcoin season happen just yet. Okay. Think about it, something like this, right? We are kind of in this type of stage where we are looking to be going up, maybe have some kind of pullback, but then, overall, we are looking, to see Bitcoin dominance break structure in a higher time frame, create that lower high to really sell off. When it starts really selling off the way it did pretty much March, April, and May, that's when things are really going to pump. That's when your gains could even multiply 10x in that month, not including any types of gains it has made over the last few months. So Bitcoin dominance is still important. There's still priority, right? Like I said, we could see a little bit of retracement because of where we're at. We're at a current high. Now, if we go to something like the others dominance, we can see that we're actually at a resistance, right? So for me, it doesn't mean it's going to be a full on reversal, but I do expect some kind of pushback to happen, right? Even up to upwards of 10%, I could see it happening, but it shouldn't go much higher than that. If I am wrong, of course, I'm going to update you, right? As this is just speculation, but we will see and monitor everything as it goes. We can see, when we look at some of our coins, Turbo has reacted fairly decent. We are technically still, in terms of structure, creating lower lows. I do want to see this break to the upside to create some kind of confirmation bias, right? To create that confirmation that we are going to the upside. We do have consolidation here, right? Excuse me. We do have consolidation here, and consolidation usually could be a sign of reversal, right? However, the last two times we did consolidate, we did not, right? We did not break above. We continue to create lower lows. So we will see, right? We will monitor. I do want something like this, because if not, then we will get something like this. Okay. It is that simple. Another coin people like, obviously, Pangolin, right? Pangolin is at our zone, at a very, very important zone. So we will see and monitor it, right? Pretty much it's going to be the same for most coins. I expect some type of pullback, generally speaking. In terms of Pangolin, right? I do want to see at least this high get taken out, right? Do something like this, create a lower low before we continue going up. Still no news on version 3, which is disappointing because we are at the end of January. We're going to cover two more popular coins on this channel before we end the video. We can see that, right? I drew up two scenarios. Generally speaking, overall, we have to start going above these certain highs to even, consider, things to be reversed. Okay. So until we don't create a higher high over 15.5 cents, then for me, this could be one of those scenarios where we just create a lower high to continue pushing down. The reason why I still have this as a scenario is because of the 92,000 Bitcoin position, right? If that does play out, I expect things like Caspa to go sub 10 cents. Okay. So that is that for this coin. Ondo, I expect a little bit of a pullback to continue pushing up. Ondo is looking one of the best, like one of the best altcoins at this moment. It's been holding very, very good, generally speaking, even during the dips. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Have a great one. Goodbye.